Hello friends, good morning. Welcome back to our channel where we talk general and electrical aspects. Today we are going to discuss GATE 2020 Electrical Engineering question with detailed solutions. This is AS Engineering Academy details. So this is the subject wise weightage. Here we have electrical circuits, electromagnetic theory, signals and systems, machines, power systems, control systems, measurements, digital electronics, analog electronics, power electronics, engineering mathematics, aptitude and English. Around 13 different subjects are there. So for each subject we have one mark questions here. So maximum questions are covered from power electronics and engineering mathematics, and then next slot is here. So electrical machines, power system and control systems. So that is one session. So and then one more questions, mostly they covered from circuits, few questions they covered, signals and system, few questions they covered, and then measurements. Generally these one more questions will be a theory like that. So analog electronics also they covered two questions. Yeah. So if you come to two more questions, most of the two more questions are came from, for example, here we have 10 control system. Yes, control system has most important. Yeah. So here and then after 10 questions we have electrical machines, and then here also electromagnetic theory. So EMF, electrical machines, control system, this played major role last year. So what about other subjects? So we have machines here. So let's see about machines. Sorry, analog electronics, this so mathematics, and then English. Yeah, anyhow English, that is a separate thing. Power system, these are playing next activity. So just based on priority you just start revising every stuff. At least electrical circuits, so they given next priority. So signals and systems, so microprocessors, yes. If any some dry topics are there you are not familiar, then we can leave those topics. Remaining topics only you can cover. So as per mine, control system seems very nice because they have, yeah, here also you can see the total questions and all. So 13 questions they covered from control systems. Yeah, it's the marks only direct, so it's nice. So and then we have mathematics here, that anyhow that will be there. Machines, so that is general trend anytime. Electrical machines, control systems, power systems, these are the main trend. So don't forget these topics. Let's dig into it. So in four digit numbers from 1001 to 49, the digit group 37 repeats how many times? That is the question. So the answer will be the 279. Let's see how it is coming. So four digit number 1001 to 999 with 37 sequence. Case 1, for example, 37, that can be anything. Next two digits can be anything. So the chances are 10 into 10. So 100 integers are there. Case 2, first letter last letter can be anything. So we have remaining to center two digits only. So for first digit, after removing 0 we have 9 only, but for last we have 10 digits, so 90. So here 100 integers chances are there. For case 3, first two digits you remove. For example, for first digit it can have only 9 numbers. Second digit it can have 10 numbers. So we have 90 ways. So we have another option also. So we got 280 ways here based on repeatability. So we are going to remove one item. So 279 is coming. So 279 is the answer here. Yeah. So just go to next one. Given a semicircle with O as the center, as shown in the figure, ratio of AC plus CB. AC plus CB. This ratio divided by AB. That's what they are asking. So here answer is root 2. Let's see how it is coming. That is simply Pythagoras theorem. So if it is both are say here it is a ratio radius r, here radius r, so it will be root 2 r generally. So root 2 r, they sum, they are AC plus CB means 2 times root 2 r. So that's what root 2 r. So this is being diameter, 2 r will come. So root 2 will be the final answer. Yeah, just non-performing assets NPA of bank in India is defined as so this is, I am not reading, I am just proceeding this theoretical topics, you can just check it. PQRS are for individuals. How many team size exceeding one can be performed with Q as the member? There are 4 individuals. How many team of, yeah, the answer for this is A. So here case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4, 4 cases are there. You can just check that. I am mostly going to discuss electrical topics without delaying that much. So this book including all chapters is interesting. Answer is first one is interesting. The students as well as the instructor are in agreement about it. Yeah, that is the present tense only. Yeah, now we are in 2 marks. Select the word fits the analogy: do, undo, trust, distrust. Yeah, distrust is the good correct one. So obvious an analogal relationship is a do, and yeah, these things I'm not discussing because it will take some time for reading and all. So you just spend some time on it. Yeah, so yeah, I'm just coming to electrical aspects. So XA are respectively RMS and average values of some one of the function they given. Similarly, another function y they given, x they given, both are independent variables t and t. Which of the following is true? They are asking here. So just draw the waveform for that. Here like x of t, here y of t. So XR is RMS value, XA is average value for both. If you equate it both, so the equation will be like this. So you will get YA equal to KXA, YR equal to KXR. Just equate the equivalent values. Next one, out of following option, the most relevant waveform needed to specify the real power at the PV buses in a load flow analysis is, yeah, here it is the theoretical question. Answer is a solution of economic load dispatch. Yes, in this we will use it. Yeah, we have different things here. You can just like list and just cross check it. Yes, a common source amplifier with a drain resistance of RD 4.7 kilo ohms using a 10 volt power supply, assuming the transconductance G is 520 micro. The voltage gain of the amplifier is closest to, generally GMRD will be the answer. GM is already the given, so 520. So RD is the drain resistance. So the direct multiplication minus 2.44. Yeah, sometimes answers will be very simple like this. A lossless transmission line with zero point 0.2 per unit reactance per phase uniformly distributed along the length of the line connecting a generator bus to load bus is protected up to 80% of length by a distance relay placed at the generator bus. So this is the generator. It is protected up to 80% by relay. The generator terminal is 1 per unit. There is no generation at the load bus. The threshold per unit current for operation of the distance relay for solid 3-phase to ground fault on transmission line is closest to, yeah, whenever any fault is happening, so they give an XL line reactance 0.2 per unit. The distance relay will be protecting up to 80% of the line. So the voltage, the terminal voltage is 1 generally. The 3-phase ground fault at the protective zone, the fault current will be, so just take V by XL because XL will be proportional. So I equal to V by R like that. So zero point 0.8 into XL. So 0.8 into XL we already know. So 6.25 will be the answer. Yeah. So consider the initial value of the problem y equal to y, x equal to ln2. They are given one differential equation. Yeah, only thing we have to solve this differential equation. Yeah, we have to substitute the values. Yeah, we will get this. It's a simple one. A single phase 4 kVA 200 by 100 volts 50 Hz transformer with laminated CRGO steel core has a rated no load loss 450 volts 450 watts when the high voltage winding is excited with the 160 volts. So instead of 200 volts, they are exciting with 160 volts, 40 Hz supply. The no load losses are found to be 320 watts. When high voltage winding of the same transformer is applied with 100 volts, 25 Hz sinusoidal AC source, the no load losses will be. It is simply we have to find the constants. That's it, nothing else. So 200 volts, 50 Hz core loss. Say for example, case 1 450 watts. Another case 160 watt, 160 volt for 40 Hz we have 320 watts. So V by F ratio generally is same in all the cases. So 200 by 50, 160 by 40, V by F is constant. So Bm is generally constant. So we have iron losses Ax plus Bx square, generally like that, frequency squared. So 450 watts whatever they given, that is should be equal to A into 50 plus b into 50 square. So we are only thing we have to do is solve a and b, that's it. So we will find a as 162.5. Yeah, it's a simple equation. So another one is, which of the following is equivalent representation of signal flow graph? Yeah, they given one signal flow graph. Only thing we have to use Mosson's gain formula for this equation. So signal flow graph we will get so AD by 1 minus ADE DC. So if we closely observe this, so the answer will be the C, because it is matching with the both the transfer functions are similar. Consider linear time LTI system whose input R of t and output Y of t following by they given one differential equation. They are asking us to find the poles. So simply apply Laplace transformation on both sides. So you will get s square y of s 4y of s, yeah, 6r of s. Yeah, so plus or minus j2 will be the transfer function. Yeah, so these type of things are very important. So whenever you have s square, generally you will get whenever under root of minus is there, j will come, that is default thing. So you will get plus or minus j2 here. Whenever complex numbers are there, plus or minus both we can consider, not in the normal case. A single phase full bridge diode rectifier, they given diode rectifier 230 volts 50 Hz sinusoidal supply, series combination with a finite resistance and a large inductance. The two most dominant free components in the source current are, so they are asking for the most dominant currents. Single phase diode rectifier is fed from, yeah. So for the square, the shape of current would be square wave. Why? Because with the large value of inductance we will get only square wave. For square wave with a Fourier analysis, this is the actual waveform of the current. 4I by, generally Vm Im sin omega t, the Im will be 4I by n pi. So generally harmonics will be the divided by n. Frequency components 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, etc. So here 50 Hz, generally hard harmonics will be there, 50, 150, 250, 350. Yeah, 50, 150, that will be the answer. So answer will be the A here, 50. Yeah, so the Thevenin equivalent circuit VTH, and yeah, so we have to find with Thevenin's equivalent voltage for this network. Just whatever the things are there, you just short the all the voltage sources and open out the current sources. So you will get, it is a simple VTH minus 4 volts by 2, whatever the path is, this path is there. So minus 5 equal to 0, 14 volts are coming. Yeah, that is the thing. Which of the following is true for all possible non-zero choices of integers? Yeah, this is the mathematical equation. Integrand is a odd function, its value is 0. So answer will be the D here. Yeah. A three-phase 50 Hz pole induction motor runs at no load with a 1% slip with a full load. Slip increases to 5%. The speed regulation of motor is speed regulation, that is generally slip. So that will be the 4.21. The basic speed of 120 f by p is the equation. So the speed will be rotor speed will be like this: synchronous speed minus 1 minus slip. So if you take new slip 5%, we will get this at this speed. So the difference in the speeds with respect to the old speed will be the speed regulation, that will be 4.21. So we have a negative feedback system. Yeah, the answer to this question will be the second one. Yeah. So we have ax cube bx square cx plus d polynomial and real x overall coefficient ABCD. Which of the following statement is true? Yeah. So ABCD chosen, all roots are, yeah. This is about the roots. The answers to this is we can simply check here. Suppose d is 0, at least a b c not equal to 0. Then x so c will be the correct answer for this case. Yeah. So next one is consider signal, they given one signal. So jet transform, the region of convergence being, yeah, these are very simple things. The region of convergence will be greater than or equal to greater than 1 by 2. So answer will be B. Yeah, the value of following complex integral, they given one complex integral, unit circle centered at origin in the counterclockwise. Yeah, so they are asking for solution here. So the solution will be minus pi I, which simply we have to do integration on both integration when we are doing integration, let's say z equal to 0 inside. Yeah, so a single 50 Hz synchronous generator and droop control was delivering 100 megawatt power to a system. Say this is generator, due to increase in load, generator power has increased by 10 megawatt. So what happens when load is increased, system frequency generally drops, that is the normal trend. Further increase in load, so frequency further drop. At this condition, what is the power megawatt? Yeah, this is the normal trigonometry. Only thing, slope is equal at all the cases. We will apply the slope law. So with that slope law, we will get 130 megawatt power. Yeah. A three-phase cylindrical rotor synchronous generator has synchronous reactor axis and negligible armature. The magnitude of per phase terminal voltage and magnitude of V they given both. So this is the P and Q they given. So which statement is true, which statement is false, they are asking. So here P is false and Q is true. So let's move into the other question. Yeah, these details you can clearly check it. That is standard one. A double pulse measurement of inductively loaded circuit controlled by IGBT switch is carried out to evaluate reverse recovery characteristics of the diode. D represented approximately as a piecewise linear plot of current. So in series, the point of the plot indicate your choice by entering 1, 2, 3, 4, which IGBT explain the highest stress is. So they are asking at which place IGBT will experience highest stress. Yes, these type of problems are most important. At point 3, for example, here switching, so current directly is getting changing di by dt one place to another place. So generally at this place it will experience most current. So current through ammeters A2, A3 in the figure is, so this is A1, this is A2 and A3. For example, A2 and A3, one at an angle 10, so one at an angle 70. So ammeter current in ammeter 1 is, this is a complex summation. So we have to a cos theta plus j sin theta, something like that. We have to write the equation. We have to add it individually. So the current can be 1.732. That's it. Yeah, decimals also important here. They asked for 3 decimals. So the cross section of metal oxide semiconductor gate structure is shown. Starting from uncharged condition, a bias of 3 volt applied to gate contact. Yeah, for this there won't be Q will be the 0 coulombs, no charge will be there. The given figure is MOSFET, it behaves like a capacitor. The total charge inside the dotted line is 0. Yeah, that's true. So which of the following statement is true about a two-sided Laplace transform? Yeah, if it is a two-sided Laplace transform, it has no poles for any bound signal that is non-zero all inside the finite time interval. This is the answer actually. Yeah. This is the thyristor T1 triggered at an angle alpha, T2 at an angle 180 plus alpha to take care for second circle. Both the control to control the load power over the range 0 to 2 kilowatt, the minimum range of variation in alpha is. So this is a power electronics problem. 0 to 2 kilowatt range, single phase full wave controller. So capacitive load 10 at an angle minus 60. 10 at an angle means current load voltage means current loads voltage by 60 degree. It is possible to have control for a range 0 to 120. So that is generally the normal range 0 to 120. So that will be the answer. Yeah, here detector. So three for this answer will be the B. We can simply check this thing. Yeah, single phase inverter. This is the inverter problem. It will be fed from 100 volt DC source and is controlled using quasi square wave modulation scheme to produce a waveform like this. The angle sigma is adjusted to entirely eliminate third harmonic. Yes, that is the third harmonic. Under this condition, P of t, the magnitude fifth harmonic component as percentage of fundamental component is. So they are asking fifth harmonic magnitude. So this is the inverter output voltage quasi is square wave case. So if you take Vs by Vi, you will get V5 by V1, you will get minus 20%. Yeah, answer will be minus 20. So 26, the next question is so bus 1 with the voltage V1 1.1 is sending reactive power towards the bus 2 with the voltage magnitude 1. So 1.1 to 1. Yeah, the lossless transmission line. The line has reactance of X. keeping the voltage at bus to fixed at 1 per unit value. Magnitude of bus is changed to 1. Yeah, so here magnitude 1.12 they change it to 1. So the reactive power increased by 20%. So they are asking the real power flow through the line, both condition is 0. New value of voltage V1 is this is the P equal to EV by X into sine delta. That is the normal rule. Yeah, so this is very big procedure is there. Just EV by X equal to sine theta. So just apply that rule, you will get 1.12. Yes, we have LTI system. So they given x of t and h of t equal to y of t. They given one condition here. So for this answer will be the A. The vector function expressed by what they given one vector function. So represents a conservative field. Ax, Ay, Az are unit vectors along xyz direction. The values of constant, they are asking for the constant values. Yeah, so there is one matrix like this. You can form matrix like this. Everything we can make it like equate to 0. So we will get individual values. The answer will be the C for this. We have another synchronous generator with a constant real power output and constant terminal voltage supplying 100 amp current 0.9. Yeah, this is supplying 100 amp at some 0.9 lagging power factor. An ideal reactor is now connected in parallel with the load, as a result of which total lagging reactive power requirement of the load is twice the previous value, while real power remains changed. Yeah, so armature current is now, yes, armature, yeah, this is the thing, this is the load actually. So they connected one more source at the load side. So armature current will be 125 amp. We have to only thing, we have to calculate it back calculation will help us. Yeah, real number xy, y equal to, they given one equation, maximum and minimum value of y. Yeah, this is the mathematical question. So only thing, we have to differentiate it on both sides and we have to apply it. So the value will be the C answer, C 7 and 1 by 4. So this is the one diode circuit. Diode obeys current voltage characteristic. They given one equation for us. So voltage across the diode, voltage across this diode is ID, current through it. The circuit is biased so that voltage be greater than 0 and I less than 0. If you had to design the circuit to transfer maximum power from current source to a resistive load, the value they are asking for R1 and R2 value. What should be the R1 and R2? So in this case, generally R1 will be smaller and R2 will be larger value. Yeah, they are not asking for exact. Yeah. So a non-ideal diode is biased voltage 0.03 and diode current of I1 is measured. The thermal voltage and ideality factor of diode is voltage involved, which is measured. The current increases to 1.51 is closest to, they are asking the voltage. Yeah, this is the current through the diode ID equal to I naught into, yeah, e power v by eta vt minus 1. This is the basic equation. We have to take ratio and we can calculate the diode voltage vd to drop voltage. Yeah, this is another equation, cylindrical, the rho phi z cylindrical coordinates, electrical flux density equation they given, coulombs per meter square. So total emanating flux emanating from the volume is enclosed by cylinder of radius 3 meter, height 5 meter, oriented across with base at the origin is, so with its base at the origin. So they are asking the base value. So del dot ds is 0 actually. So we generally what we will do, Gauss law, net electrical flux closed integral of del dot ds, that is one method. So if you do like that integration, so we will get 180 pi c. Yeah, so this is another one. A bench top DC power supply acts as ideal 4 amp current source as long as its terminal voltage is below 10 volt. Yeah, so terminal voltage, so it is like a current source like that. Beyond this point it begins to have ideal 10 voltage source for load currents down to 0 amp. When connected to an ideal rheostat, find the load resistance at which maximum power. Yeah, they are asking for load resistance for a maximum power. So generally V square by R equal to the power 40 watts we can consider, 2.5 ohms will come. This is the DC-DC converter. So we have 50 volts here. So let's see how we are convert this converter. Switch Q is switched at frequency 10 kilohertz with a duty ratio of 0.6. So with the 0.6 ratio, we are turning on this switch. All components circuit are ideal with initial current at inductor is 0. No current is there. Energy stored in the inductor at the end of 10 complete switching cycles is. So inductor will store some energy at the end. So yeah, this will be like this. This will be in some little bit exponential waveform. Yeah, this is the voltage of output voltage due to d by 1 minus d into Vs. Yeah, time voltage time Vt is constant at both sides, so we can do like that, equate it. So we will get 300 milliamp at the end. In the energy stored in the inductor will be half Li square, that is 5 millijoules. So consider negative feedback system. They given one transfer function for us where k is positive real number. The value of k, so poles in the imaginary axis. So only thing they give, make it apply Laplace transformation, and so if you do S will come plus or minus j root 3. This is another transfer function they given. Smallest possible frequency in radians for getting unity gain. For getting unity gain, so the answer will be the EA 8.84. This is the just transfer function. S replace S with j omega and just do some linear equations. Yeah, this is one system transmission line. So bus I and bus j is there. We have two transformers, one T1 and TJ1. So two ends of which are the ideal transformers, unstable one, but bus admittance, they are asking for bus admittance of the matrix. For obtaining bus admittance of the matrix, we have to apply the equations. So voltage equations, it will be this one. Yeah, casual realization of the transfer function. H of s they given, poles they given, and zeros they given. So whether it is stable or not, they are asking. Answer is A. Unstable and complex, all possible there. So this is the next one. So the given characteristics here. The figure below shows per phase open characteristics, short circuit characteristics, 14 kVA, 400 volt, 50 Hz, 4 pole 3 phase delta connected alternator, 1500 rpm. So this is one alternator, open circuit characteristics and short circuit characteristics, both they given. So the field current IF measured in amperes. The readings are marked as respective X and Y. The ratio of unsaturated and saturated impedances, alternator is closest to, they are asking for. So generally Z will be V by I, VOC by ISC. So we already have the figures, 210 by 10. So it will be 8. The answer will be the C in this case. Yeah. So we are moving to the next question. 250 volt DC shunt motor has armature resistance of 0.2 ohm. So the armature resistance of 0.2 ohm, field resistance of 100 ohm, field resistance. So when the motor is operated no load rated voltage, draws current of 5 amp. So 5 amp it will draw, motor will draw 5 amp. So when load is coupled to the motor, it draws current of 50 amp. Whenever load is there, it will draw 50 amp with a 5% reduction in air gap flux due to armature reaction. Yes, armature reaction will be there, flux will reduce. Voltage drop across the brushes can be taken as IV, 1 volt per drop. They are asking speed of the motor in loaded condition closest to. So that is this is the basic equation, E equal to V minus IARA minus brush drop, and this is another equation, N equal to EB pi. So EB by pi. So we simply equate both cases. We will get speed 1220 rpm. This is the PMDC, permanent magnet DC motor. So initially it is at rest. So 5 volt is applied to this motor. Speed monotonically increases 0 to some 6.32 radians per second in 0.5 second. Finally settles to 10 radians per second. Assuming the armature inductance of motor is negative, the transfer function of the motor is. Yeah, these are transfer function of the motor. We can simply calculate by transfer function. Yeah, it will be this one. This is the full single phase full bridge rectifier. So load comprising 10 ohm resistance in series with large, it is large inductance. So Rectifier is fed from ideal 230 volt 50 Hz sinusoidal cables, negligible internal inductance of, so we have inductance of 2.28 millihenry. The thyristors are triggered at 45-degree commutation angle. They are asking commutation angle here. So this is the basic equation we will have. So with that equation we will get commutation angle as 4.8. so answer will be 4.8. These are the theoretical questions, problem in numerical questions. This is a junction diode. These problems are a little bit complex, but still we can, if you are understanding the equations and all, we can do it easily. A non-ideal silicon based PN junction diode is tested by sweeping the bias applied across its terminal from 5 to +5. For this answer will be the 4.77. just go through this thing. So this is microprocessor 8085 microprocessor access to memory instructions 2001H 2002H that contain 8-bit numbers 98H and B1H. The following program, they given one program. At the end of the program, the memory location, so they are asking memory location, so the answer will be the 210. Yeah, we have another thing here, a resistor capacitor connected in series to a 10 volt DC supply. So this is the 10 volt DC supply we connected to resistor and capacitor. Switch closed at t equals 0. Capacitor voltage is found to cross 0 volt at 0.4. so time t tau is time constant. Absolute value of percentage change required in the initial capacitor 0 crossing tau is they are asking. So this is the equation for the capacitor. So just solve this equation, we will get V0. just use that V0, we can get variation in voltage 55% change we need. Which of the following option is true they given on LTI system? For this answer will be the D. Which of the following option is correct for system shown below? They given one system. So this is one transfer function, they are series connected. So whether the system is stable or not, they are asking. So simply you write the characteristic equation. So fourth order and it is unstable function because this is another question. We have one conducting loop, a conducting square loop of side 1 meter placed at a distance of 1 meter from long side by carrying one mutual inductance between conducting loop and the long wire. They are asking mutual inductance here. Generally flux N phi by I, that is the basic equation. So the amount of flux emanating from a surface is B dot ds. The mutual inductance will be 138 yes nanohenry. Say this is another one. Temperature constant of coolant oil bath for a transformer is monitored using circuit shown below. So they are monitoring the coolant bath transformer. It contains a thermistor with a temperature dependent resistance or thermistor, or this is the resistance or thermistor. So the value is like that, where T is the temperature coefficient alpha is given. Circuit parameters also they given R1, R2, R3. The error in the output signal at 150 degrees centigrade is, so at 150 degrees centigrade what will be the error? So we have initially alpha as initially consider alpha as a constant. Yeah, we have two cases here. We have to write the equations at this place and then here. So by writing the two cases, we can get error of 0.09 volt. Yeah, let x and y, ax and ay be the vectors along x and y direction. They given one vector equation, linear integral. Okay, so which follow the parabola? Yeah, for answers to this will be the -3. Yeah, solution is here. This is the matrix equation, lower triangular matrix 3 by 3 obtained through the this is a final solution. One single value will come, that value will be 8. So this is the equation. So this is again electromagnetic fields, static electric field inside a dielectric medium. They given permittivity of the medium, cylindrical coordinate system, they given one equation. So there are volume charge density associated with the field in terms of space permittivity. So here rho v equal to del dot d. This is the equation, basic equation. We will get 9 E naught here. So cylindrical rotor, synchronous generator, so 0.7 per unit, and subtransient reactance 0.2 per unit. So they given one as the operating voltage, EMF, internal EMF of 1 plus 0.7 J. So if it is a short circuit is there, magnitude of subtransient internal EMF, are asking internal EMF, this is the basic equation, equal to V plus IZ. So 1.0198 will be the value. So this is another ABC have 20 turns each, are wound on the same iron core as shown with winding X, which has 2 turns. So we have another winding here X with 2 turns. The figure shows applies anti-clockwise winding only, doesn't reflect the exact number of turns. BC supplied balance 3 phase voltage 50 Hz. There is no saturation RMS voltage across winding X is voltage across the X is generally voltage across a coil X will be like this: 230 volts 0, 230 volts 120, 230 volts again 120. So that is just summation. So 46 volts will be the induced there. Yeah, this is guys, this is about 2020 electrical questions. I tried to cover the best thing. So if you need any further assistance or any feedback or anything, please let me know. Thank you guys, thanks for watching.
I hope you enjoyed this content. If you are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. So press on the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my future videos. You will get notifications also. Thank you. Thanks for watching.